Welcome, you guys. If you're tuning into this is just like an astro chat, just like a little bit of a channeled space. Just wanted to tap in because wanted to see if you guys are feeling what's happening with the energy here, with the energy space. If you guys are feeling what I'm feeling, right, which is lots of emotions, lots of sensitivity. We got lots of emotions and sensitivity happening, lots of like overjoyed feeling that you like, you know, it's like you almost feel like you're gonna win something but you don't know what. And I mean like win like in life, you know. um have you been sleeping all day? The only reason I haven't is because I was kind of like keeping myself busy. But to be honest with you, I could have slept all day if I wanted to. mm. I've been trying to stay out of the bed all day. hmm So I wanted to see if you guys are feeling this energy right now. If you're feeling like lots of emotions, like sadness, even. You're right where the collective is. Lots of people that are sensitive to energy are not only very emotional right now, they're also highly, highly, highly sensitive to the energy. Like everything's it's sensitive, but like not in a bad way. I don't feel it's a bad way at all. It's more along the lines of like we are getting to this point where like wow, the truth, the truth, the truth, the truth. I was about to say this is what I was about to say because that's important. Whatever I was about to say. I said we are getting to the truth of it all, like you know, to the final almost like spirit's like, all right, this is your last chance to let that person go or let this thing go. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's your last chance, not because it's a threat, not because it's a threat, but because it's vital to your progression, right? It's like this is not. I'm hearing this is not taking you where you want to go, and you're starting to see it. Like you're starting to feel like, okay, I'm really done with this. And you keep saying that I'm hearing, but you know, mm, mm, mm. My eyes went right to this angel crystal. So love and light, love and light. It almost looks like it's going like this, right? Like returns to sender. It looks like it's like giving the two. It looks like four fingers, like the middle finger right here, and then these. It's almost like doing that. You know what I mean? Like something like this. But this is like what I'm feeling here is that return to sender energy. It's very important right now, and I'm like squeezing this like it's my baby, who's been feeling very, very sad, crying a lot. I feel like cured from a week of hard depression. Wow, you said exactly how I feel it. Mm, that's how I feel. I feel like I went through like months of depression. I'm not kidding you. And I don't like to use the word depression because it's very serious to me. I take that word very fucking seriously because I've been through horrible depression to the point where like, oh my God, horrible, horrendous depression. But this energy is more like it's like you're sad, you're crying and stuff. I'm hearing because you're literally finally letting go of something. It's like that last part of the story. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I'm hearing locking the doors. You know when you're leaving the house, you're leaving your house and you're like, all right, I gotta make sure the doors are locked, make sure that everything's closed up here, and I'm making sure, you know, like you're making sure everything's closed up, like you're done. Because this is spirit says, like, you know what? We've got a lot of self judgment. I'm hearing lots of self judgment. I'm hearing lots of pressure, putting a lot of pressure on yourself a lot. Mm-hmm. Mm. But spirit says, I'm hearing it's in a way it's kind of good because you kind of push yourself to do better, but you too much pressure on yourself. Like you try to act like I'm supposed to have done this already. Like I can't believe it took me so long. Like you judge yourself a lot. I know I do. I know I do. Like I'm really judgmental on myself more than I am with others. Mm. Mm. It must be peach season. Oh, yeah, so good. Oh. What I wanted to say is like if you're feeling pretty bad since my dog passed, I'm so sorry. I know, but guess what? You know what? Those animals and people who transitioned right now, they're one of the light, right? Because they left at a tough time, you know, like where people are experiencing a lot. Like I want to say this. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I've been crying for no reason. Literally, I'll just be like laying in bed, and all of a sudden, tears. I'm hearing teardrops are falling, falling from my eyes, and I know why. I'm hearing spirit say, I'm hearing myself in spirit. Whoa, look what time. Look. That's not crazy to you? 10:33. Yo, that right there is the biggest sign ever. 10:33, you guys. Come on. That's why I'm hearing that's why you feel the way you do, because you know when, like I said, you know before you're about to leave the house and you got to check if all the doors are locked. This is what this feeling is like. Like I really got sick today. Tough week financially, and family member can't communicate because they're so toxic. Feeling a little better after calling all my energy back. And I'm gonna tell you guys, listen to me. This is the moment where you're releasing. You're releasing people that you love. You're releasing people that you really love and care about. But you're also like, bro, I gotta think of me. It's like I'm not gonna think of you guys anymore. You know, I can't think of you guys no more. I did it for a long time. I tried to be like, you know, careful with you. I'm hearing, be cautious with you, being tried to be loving with you, understanding. But I feel like I'm getting like shitted on. Well, and it feels like you feel like you're being misused. Like it's like, and not say here. I don't want to make it sound like, oh, poor us, we're so innocent. No, because we got shit too. All right, we got shit too. We need to work on. We know that, but that's the thing. We know that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We know that. Now, someone who acts like they got nothing to work on. Here's where the closet stays closed, because they're, oh, there's nothing wrong with me. You're the one that's wrong. You're the one that's wrong. It's you. It's them. It's their fault. You know, I say this all the time. I'm gonna say it again. Mm. One more. Mm. Mm-hmm. I say this all the time, and I'm gonna say it again. He who blames others is far away. He who blames himself is halfway there. And he who blames no one has arrived. Right? I got in the energy a little bit of like blaming everybody this week, yesterday and today. I was like, it's her, she does this. I'm not blaming nobody. However, I'm a very sensitive person, so it was very strong though, but I sense energy, right? So if there's people around me and they're depressed or they're tired or they're sick or they feel like shit, guess who feels it? Me. And so for me, like I tell spirit, it's not about me wanting to be away from her or him. There's nothing wrong with these people. Like they're on their own journey. However, there's some things about this that is keeping me dragged like down with them. Like, you know, when you're like living with someone and you know they're not really in the mood to do anything, they don't want to go out, they just want to stay home all day. You know, like being in a relationship with someone that just doesn't want to do anything but stay home. That shit gets very, very draining. Yeah, yeah. You guys are gonna be all right. But let me tell you something. I've been crying for randomly for no reason lately, and I'm looking up. It's 177 right there. Been crying for. Hmm I feel like my mom's stuff a lot, so I have to get her feeling better. You don't have see. There we go, Rachel. Thank you for saying what I was thinking. I feel like my mom stuff your mom's you feel your mom's stuff a lot, so you feel like you have to get her better, because if you get her better you'll feel better. But here's the thing, I have my mom here, she's sick, she has COPD. I try every day to like give her mullein leaf tea and honey and ginger shots, and once in a while she'll be like, give it to me, yes, I'll take it. But I feel like I tell her, if you would just take them every day like I tell you to, and take mullein leaf tea and take all this stuff, you would be feeling better a little bit at least. And she'll be like, I don't want that shit. I don't want. Like I was like, here, take this olive oil and coconut oil and castor oil shot for your throat so it could help release mucus. I don't want it. I don't want it. You know what type of person I am? Let's say you were sick around me. You're walking around sick. You got mucus in your lungs, your chest hurts, your heart hurts. I'm not only gonna hear what's going on with you, I'm gonna feel it. So I'm gonna walk by, I'm like, oh my God, you gotta clear your mucus. Like I'm not just like, oh, you got a cold. I feel your mucus. I'll be like, oh, and then I'll see mucus fighting to get out. I'll see them, get me out of here. Like they'll show me little mucuses getting out. So it's like you're feeling. And but here's the thing, you can't fix your mom, your parents, I'm hearing. You can't fix your parents. Some of you might have like a father or a cousin, somebody in the spirit world that you're like feeling bad for because you want to get them out of where they are. You can't. I hate to say it this way, but you got to work on you. I'm not talking about anybody specific in my life. I'm talking about in general. Hold on, because I can't hear anything. I need to. I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about family members for me or anything, because I feel like everybody's gonna do what they want to do anyway, and I don't judge nobody. Love and light, but I give people easily. Uh, Love and light. I don't judge nobody, and I forgive people very easily, very easily. But just because you forgive someone doesn't mean that you have to, allow this person's energy back into your field. I'm gonna say this like this: like this is coming to a time where you're gonna have to make a decision. Are you gonna stick around for more of this shit I'm hearing, or are you gonna set yourself free? Because I see freedom. I see freedom for me. I see freedom for us. I really see freedom, and I see like a guide coming in, and they're just like, "All right, are you fucking done here? Like, are we done here?" No, I'm. They don't want to talk to you like that, but there might also be something that happens, like good, like a good thing. Mm. And I'm hearing, let's say, just say you got something that you want a prize, you got a boyfriend, you got a husband, and you haven't changed your ways at all, and you're staying the same. The universe could come in and swoop and take that shit away from you in a heartbeat. So I feel like I'm hearing, if you're ready, tell us you're ready. Show us you're ready. And I know my guys have been saying that to me. I'm not gonna lie, I've disappointed them over and over and over again. There were things I was supposed to change a while ago, and I haven't. I haven't. I tried some stuff I have, but they've been asking me to let go of this, let go of that, and I can't lie to you. I feel like I've been disappointing them lately, and yeah. I love Moline Leaf, bro. I swear to God, it's the best. It's the best. It's such a natural mucus like breaker. Like it breaks my mucus up so fast. I don't even feel my mucus anymore. It's like it goes away. I'll spit it all out, and I feel really good. I take 2 or 3 of capsules a night. You're supposed to take 2. Sometimes I don't care. I chug 3 of them because I'm like, okay, I feel like it works better that way for me. Um, but I'm gonna say this, like, really, it's like right now. Who else feels like they've been disappointing their guys about something? Is what I'm hearing. Who was you going off on? What do you mean? What do you mean? And does anybody else feels like they've been disappointing their guides lately? Like haven't been, like you've been listening, you hear what they're saying, but you haven't been doing what you're supposed to do. Like completely. You've been, let me tell you, it's not a bad thing. They're not judging you or saying, you know what, fuck that. Maybe they are judging us a little bit because, you know, they've been patient with you, man, real patient. And they're gonna continue to be patient, but like it's almost like I feel like, damn man, I shouldn't be making them like have to. It's almost okay. This is how I see guides. You want to know how I see guides? This is how I see guides. They are. Hold on. They have a update is trying to authenticate into. What was that? Is that a fly? Yeah, it's definitely a fly. Hold on. Maybe it'll go out. This is how I feel about guides. Oh, okay. I want to try that then. Um, this is what it is. Your guides have you're assigned. Your guides are assigned to you, but you're assigned to your guides. You understand what I'm saying to you? So your guides are assigned to you, but you are also assigned to your guides. And so in a sense, the things you do reflect on them, and the things they do reflect on you. Meaning, like if you are working on something with your guides to let something go, to heal some trauma, to do whatever, and you're not initiating or commencing the cycle to complete and you're kind of repeating the pattern, in a way, you can make them feel almost like they failed you, right? So like they failed you and also and then you feel like you failed them because or you're failing them because you want to make them proud, right? You want them to be able to go into the I don't know, earthly skies or whatever and be like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Hold on. I got her as my that's my assignment right there. And they're all proud of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a mother who yeah. Telepathy is your number one fear since Flo told me I was doing it. Why is that sound your fear? I do that all day, telepathy. And I've learned to be like, those aren't my thoughts. I used to get confused and think that because I'd be like thinking. Now I've gotten really good with like when I'm going to bed and I start thinking, I just redirect my thoughts. I watch this lady, she redirects the sharks. Like she puts her hand on the shark and you look at a shark, like telepathy. It's this scary thing. It's in unknown waters and it's coming at you. And your first thing you think is it's going to attack me. But sharks, it's very hard for them to attack a human just like that. Like they have to turn to the side. And if it's not moving fast, you can put your hand over as she goes and close its mouth from the bottom and push it away. Crazy shit, right? And you think about that, you're like, what the fuck out of you mean? What you mean redirect the fucking shark? Well, you can, right? So she says you can. So if you think about telepathy, it's just like that shark. It's coming at you, right? Fast or slow. You don't know what to do. And you're just like, what the fuck do I do? Like, you know what I'm saying? This shark telepathy is coming at me and I don't know what to do right now. But almost like don't panic and stop and let the shark come towards you and approach you all the way first, right? So let that shark approach you all the way first. And then once it gets to you, that's when you could be like, okay, it's close to me now. Now I have to redirect it, just like your thoughts. You have to redirect them. You can't start panicking. right? Telepathy, I'm hearing everybody's thoughts on the ground. It's the same thing with the shark. And I don't know, that analogy keeps coming up with a shark if you think about it. They could be real scary. They could make you not go in the water because they're scary. And that's what it's like with telepathy. It can make you not go in the water. It can make you not explore telepathy because you're terrified of it. So, so Spirit is saying, let it approach you. And if it starts to go way too fast, listen, just like you would if you saw an animal chasing you. You've seen an animal chasing you, and now you're like, this motherfucker is way too close to me. It's the same thing with the telepathy. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is too much. It's getting too serious right now. Too crazy. I can't. This is too crazy. And then what happens is once the thoughts start to coming, once the thoughts start coming to you, you got to redirect them. Excuse me. Thank you for the information, but I don't want to hear this. Love and light, but I can't listen to this right now. You know, basically telling the thoughts to shh, calm down. You're doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You are doing way too much right now. That's how you have to talk to your thoughts. That's how you have to deal with telepathy. For instance, telepathy, if you go into a bar, a club, or somebody's house, for instance, and that day those people argued in that house. You know, you go into your let's say your sister's or your cousin's house, and you go in there, and her husband been arguing all day. You get in there, you sit down, you're drinking your cup of coffee or your glass of wine, and all of a sudden, you start hearing, fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck that bitch. And you start thinking, what the fuck am I thinking about? Instantly recognize that they're not your thoughts and say, excuse me, I'm not here to listen to your thoughts. I don't want to know your business. Please stop talking. And then just redirect the thoughts. Because if you allow them to start and keep going, let me tell you, it's like a fucking you're gonna hear like a broken train. Do you know what I'm saying to you? If you let them keep going, the second they come at you, and I'm gonna take that advice for myself too, because sometimes I do get caught up in the like I'm thinking. But like I also always know to say, Flo, shut up, bro. Stop thinking. You know, I always figure it out. It's like the throat chakra has been something that we've been guided to work on for a long time, and I know that I have to quit smoking. But listen, again, there's things I need to do that I feel bad for my spirit guys. They must be embarrassed right now. You know, they must be like this fucking dumbass bitch. Like we've been telling this bitch for the longest to let go of this and let go of that. She just won't listen to us. But on the contrary, I am listening. On the contrary, I'm actually listening, except though I don't feel like actually hearing them completely right now. In a bit, a little wave, I've been here trying to let go of stuff, and it's coming to the like a point where I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. I won't do this anymore. And then what have you? What you say? Taking a piss on them, right? And I'll be taking a piss on my guides. Like I'm gonna do it. I promise. I promise, guys. I promise. And I start taking a piss on them. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous, bloat. Mm. Bruv, it's just fucking ridiculous, bruv. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, it gets to that point where I'm just like, why do I do this? Like, why do I do this? Why can't I just do what I say I'm gonna do and just follow through and just do it, you know? And so, like, I have been making a couple of little changes, which is walking, trying to walk, even if I walk 10 minutes, walking once a day. I've been doing that. It's pretty good. Still have to like continue it every day. And I said I'm going to do it twice a day, but I did it yesterday once, today once, and I want to continue. I said to do it way more, and you know I get to that point where I first of all if I don't walk around during the day now, as opposed to I am doing really good in other things though because for like a month straight, all I did was lay down and do nothing. Like, you know, I work, you could tell, like, you'd be like, you did nothing. You were online every day helping people. Yeah, but that's nothing. That's just like light shit, you know? That's shit I do. Like, it's just like brushing my teeth, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about I haven't put no hard ass work into it. And I said, you know, July, I'll give myself a little time. How about this? I'll tell you something. This July transit, I know a couple of astrologers who also said to me, was like, I'm taking a break this month. And I was like, okay, because I know that they're sensing the energy and it's tough for them. So if these astrologers are taking a break during this time, because some people do well in one transit, some do well in others. I have Cancer in my North Node, and that's, the guiding star, your purpose. So the purpose is coming in because Cancer is activated right now. Um, do I still have pain in my body? Cloves and rose water spritzed on your face for anti-aging. Try cloves and water spritz on your face for anti-aging. Listen, let's just make this shit up and bottle it up and sell it. We are all special gifts. Roses are lovely for the body and healing. They are, and it's now I would say next time I'll make it with organic roses, like make sure there's no pesticides. But I did boil the roses last time, and I made the rose face stuff. But like I said, I wanted to get natural roses, not the ones they take for selling. It's more along the lines of like they're there for like, for looks and shit like that that nobody really that they don't spray stuff on. But if you have been emotional, so emotional, I just cry for no reason. I see a commercial, I see something, like But I also it's because I was highly disappointed in myself because, like I said, there was things about me that I didn't take action towards, and I feel like I should have taken action by now, and I've been procrastinating and saying and saying. But it's also something that I'm breaking. That's a generational thing for me. That this is stemming from a long time. This like food addiction and stuff like that, and depression and stuff like that that I fight all the time. And I've been doing really good on it now. But there's also there's just behaviors that, like yelling for no reason, getting mad at everybody. I don't like that shit. And you know what? Something that I was doing taught me a lesson, but the lesson's over with, and I can't seem to fucking let it go. It's tough. And one thing about me, I'm like one of those, like a kid who wants to make their parents proud with my spirit guides. I never want to let them down. My spirit guides, meaning my people. These are my people. They come into my dreams. I'm not their little baby who got sent. I'm a representative of them. Like, I'm not some little baby they sent down here. He's like, oh, go ahead, baby, puku papa. It's more like, yo, we chose you for this mission. It's a particular specific mission. We chose you for it. And then when I slack off and I don't do what I'm supposed to do, it could be like a whole waste of a lifetime. You know that, right? Like that's why I put pressure on myself because this could be a whole waste of a lifetime for them. Like, damn, we sent that bitch down there, man. We were supposed to get this done, that done, and she's not doing what we sent her to do, like what she wanted to go down there and do. And yes, she's fucking slacking, bro. And I feel so bad. I feel bad. Smoking cigarettes, not using my talent, all the music I'm able to create, not getting things done because I don't want to spend money on this, I don't want to spend money on that, I don't want to waste money on this. And at the end of the day, I am worried about it because not because for me, I think about my daughter and I'm just like, if I go spend money on this, that, and that to create my dreams, then I could be like technically risking the fact that she doesn't have money saved for the future because I know what it's like to grow up like that. I don't feel a lack of because I know I'm plentiful and bountiful. However, I can't stress to you enough how much I talk to my guides and I tell them it's not about the materialistic, it's about freedom for me, right? I want to feel free. And then sometimes financially I feel stuck, meaning not like I don't have money, but like I want to make the right decisions with money, you see? But anyway, so I've been dealing with that and learning that lesson about finances and about finances and lessons and learning that I do have plenty. Like, I have plenty of I have enough. And I'm working with my guides to manifest something. And for me, it's pressure because I'm like, if I don't manifest this, I swear to God, I'm gonna feel like I didn't do I didn't do it right, or I did something wrong. Like there's something I did wrong, and I didn't. When I okay, put it this way. I was just saying this before. Manifesting for me is not about the material stuff. You know how people want to manifest stuff. You know how people want to manifest stuff. Manifesting for me is not about that. It's not about material things. It's about me saying like if this doesn't manifest, I instantly will feel like I'm failing my guides because I'm supposed to be manifesting. I'm the creator and I see myself as the creator. And I know that I'm able to create anything I want. And so when I don't, when something that I'm manifesting, something big, huge, that I know the reason why I'm manifesting this is because I need to be the one to turn around. I feel this is one of my purposes is to be able to manifest something big here and then come around and be like to you guys, to the collective, hey guys, I told you manifestation's real. Look what I manifested. Because people need to see a material thing in order to feel like they can do it too. And so I strongly feel like one of my purposes is to empower other people because I'm empowered, right? So that's why I tell you when I say I feel great about myself, I feel empowered. I feel amazing. I manifested things, big things into my life and done a great job with it. But there's just certain things that it's for me, it's like a game, like a test. Oh, come on, can I do this? Can I fucking do this? Can I manifest this? It's like a game. I want to win it, and if I lose it, I get kind of sore. Anyway, when you feel like something's owed to you from the past, especially, there were a few opportunities and things that I was supposed to receive that they got taken away, and then also I made mistakes. You know what I mean? So I made mistakes too. So when it doesn't happen, I almost feel like I'm failing myself. Hmm. Oh, this right here. Look, why can't I type in the chat room? Oh, Comfrey root. Comfrey. It's so incredible. Comfrey root. Um, if you can make the tea, it heals bones. It's supposed to be one of like the most miracle working things ever. But also, if you make a oil out of it and you heat it up and you rub it on your bones, it will heal your bones. Like no joke, no lie. It's been known. I've saw documentaries where they always talk about comfrey root and say that it healed them. Like it. One lady said one lady said her friend had broken her leg and they thought they were never going to get that shit fixed. And she started, she made the comfrey root oil, COMFREY, if you could write that down for me, because I can't type in the chat. And then she helped her. The girl went from like all fucked up to like healed her bones, bro, healed her bones. And they didn't believe it at first, but then when it happened, she started talking about it to everybody. Comfrey root, and it helped her heal. What's the brand? Well, yes, it heals your muscles. I've been putting it on my shoulder, and I gotta tell you, and it's not a placebo effect. It's not like, oh, I think it's healing me, so it is. I mean, that helps a lot, right? Telling yourself you're healing. But this is the one I got. This is the one I got, and it's on Amazon. It was like, I think, $15 or $14. It's on Amazon. Comfrey ointment. I want to get the oil and the tea because this is supposed to this is supposed to heal your bones, like for real, for real. So applying the oil on your bones, whoa, applying the oil on your bones is supposed to like change your life, you know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to heal muscles and bones, especially if you got like shoulder surgery like me. My shoulder, if I move it the wrong way, that shit hurts like a motherfucker still. My knee too, it's not fully healed. And I've been, you know, telling myself every night, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing. My right foot was broken, fractured in a couple of places, and that's taken a long time to heal alone. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Hi, Chelsea. Living late to you guys. Thank you guys for being members. I appreciate it. I know I haven't been really supremely active on the members lately, but I will be very soon. So, you know, even if you want to unsubscribe until August, you can, but it's only $4.99. I mean, we pay that to Hulu, right? Fuck Hulu. I'm just kidding. But I don't know. In August, I'm trying to get more active with things. I'm gonna listen. Here's where the journey says, spirit says that it's time to I think take the rest of July to think which direction you are trying to actually go. Like where do you think you want to go the rest of July? Like do you want to what do you want to do? Like, what do you actually want to do? And for me, honestly, you want to know something? Right now it's as simple as I just want my own home with my own dog and my own daughter and to feel safe and comfortable and to live in a place that I love and to be around some family members so that I have support and stuff. Because I don't want to move somewhere where I'm all alone and have nobody there. You know, I want to have some people around, family, friends, whatever. I don't want to be living somewhere and I'm like nobody's around me. Like I don't like that, you know, because I'm a single mom and stuff, and I would like to have that support of family and friends there. But um, it's still important to even have my own space. Like you know, I don't know. My mom is. We're talking about it because she's buying a new house, right? We're and I help pay rent over here and stuff like that. And she said to me, instead of going to pay rent to some stranger, why don't I just find a house with like a side apartment, and it could be yours, and you don't have to worry about nothing, and and that's fine. I would love that because actually, my daughter says she would feel for her, she'll feel safer and she'll like it more and stuff. She'll For her, she'll feel safer and she'll like it and stuff. I know this sounds a little crazy, but you hear me sometimes. Blah 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 blah. You gotta clear that though. You gotta clear that energy. Gotta watch this door because there's fucking there's what you call it. This door, the what you call it? This door, the fucking. Stay right there. Don't move. Stay. Watch me. I said watch me. Don't leave. Um, you gotta clear that. You heard? You gotta clear that because that's something that I dealt with too. I dealt with that shit too. But you know what? Once I stopped paying attention to it, because it's an illusion. It's all in your head anyway. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm trying. Okay, let me clear that up. It's not that you're crazy. It's all in your head. No, what I'm saying to you is that if you start thinking about it, and it becomes big, important in your life, you start to manifest it. Don't forget, humans, we manifest everything into our reality, everything. So all of your thoughts, you're manifesting things into your reality. You understand? You're manifesting things into your reality. So what do you gotta do? You have to start telling yourself that, yeah, maybe I'm just tripping. This gotta be, I'm crazy or something. My tongue. Because you can build something up and you can manifest it and make it bigger and bigger and bigger. So once you start not thinking about it, it's the same thing with like addictions and stuff. Um, I was dealing with that kratom shit that because I got into the car accident. I didn't want to take Percocet, so I started taking kratom every day, and it was helping me. I'm not gonna lie. In the beginning, it did help me a lot, but then it became like, oh, I'm buying one too many of these and spending too much money on these. This is getting crazy, and now I'm at that point where like I can't touch it anymore. Like I can't. I don't have a choice. I can't touch it anymore because if it turns into an addiction, like a problem, then I'm gonna be very upset because I worked way too fucking hard to get clean to be letting some little baby plant control me, No, thank you. And it got to that point for a little bit and it still feels like it's there because sometimes I think about it every day. And I'm trying to release it from my energy field. That's my point though. You have to release it because I feel like even, it's crazy with addictions and drugs and shit. Spirit be wanting to do drugs, and they be telling you, go get it, because they can feel it through you, osmosis. And so when you get high, they get high. You get drunk, they get drunk. So I've been going outside a lot, not thinking about shit. And this is a message. Don't forget, Neptune's also in retro. Neptune rules the intoxicants. This is the time where people start drinking more. If you're a drinker, alcohol is going to be even bigger in your life. If you do drugs, drugs are going to be bigger. I know some people right now, they're like, yo, I can't stop smoking weed. I'm smoking so much weed. That's because all those past life addictions come back to like bite you in the ass. So that's another thing. Not putting pressure on yourself for things because you don't even realize you're breaking generational karmic curses. Like, do you know how hard that is? Hold on. Let me repeat that to you. Do you know how hard it is to break generational curses? Bro, I'm taking on the ancestors' duties and think people, the good ancestors, the one not good or bad, the healed ancestors and the ones that don't want to heal ancestors. And I'm taking the ones that don't want to heal and changing it around and doing so much healing and in hopes that what I do will set the chains free and bind us out of this prison of curse after curse after curse. Like, kids being addicts and women marrying men who are no good and abuse and violence and addictions and traumas and just what a fucking shit show, dude. Like, it's a shit show and you sorry, baby. It's not easy. Sorry, baby. Not you. Mm. My little baby. That's my baby. And that's my little baby. And I want to do it for her too, I want to break all of these patterns and behaviors, getting angry and resentful and, getting mad at our parents because they didn't do something right. They were never there for us. And I did everything for them. Today I had like a talk with myself and I was like, all right, like, damn, Flo, like, you need to stop. I was like, I did everything for you. I cleaned, I took care of this. And I was like pointing out all the shit I did. And I told her, I know you did a lot for us. You were a good mom. You just have to understand where you were lacking. I was telling her I made up for it. Like I kind of like made her feel bad, like, and I felt bad. But I think like it was one of those days like where I had to like yell at my mother and tell her like get the fuck up because she was getting it was looking like depression. And I don't share this to talk about my mom. I'm telling you, maybe you're dealing with the same thing. She let me drink when I was younger, but not shots. See? Mm. Listen. Our parents got issues, bro, and their parents have issues, and the parents before that have issues, and everybody has issues. And what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna blame them for everything that's going on. And you stupid bitch, you weren't there for me. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. And I found myself today telling myself to shut up, but like I had to. Sometimes because my mom, everybody, it's like me. It's like me. Since if you see me slacking for a long time, you're gonna have to be like, Flo, get the fuck up. What are you doing? Like you're acting like a depressed loser. Sometimes you have to hear that. Hemp, ladies, is the easiest. Listen, for me, it's my stomach. My stomach. There was somebody told me the henna tea. Somebody said henna tea is good for bloating and it works really good. And I have to get it. And I have to quit smoking too. That's another thing. Let me be the first person to say quitting smoking, even drugs when I was quitting them, it was so hard. Oh my God, it was so hard. It was so hard. Oh my God. People don't understand. Like people could be like, they're making those choices. Nobody else is making them for them. Honey, I wasn't making no goddamn choices. I couldn't let this shit go. I see 1511. It had a hold on me, and that's how it is. It holds on to you, and it holds on to you like a fucking claw. Not like the claw you go to the fucking carnival and you try to win the teddy bear. Those weak ass claws, the shit holds on to you. You can't hold the teddy bears. Hold on to every fucking part of your body, and you have to fight to the very last breath. And that's where I'm at right now with a lot of things. Fighting food addiction, fighting cigarettes, not taking kratom. It's been hard, man. It's been a fucking struggle because I'm bored too. I'm so bored all the time. Like I'm so fucking bored, bro. I got nothing to do. And like I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna sign up for the gym. But I just don't want to sign up and then I don't end up going, then I'm gonna feel like a bigger piece of shit. So but that's why I've been walking every day and doing this. But I said this week I'm gonna go sign up for the YMCA and see if maybe I will start lifting weights and getting into something and making it exciting. Like, oh, let's get, it's not easy, man. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because that's what I'm here for. I had to do all the hard shit for everybody else. And then I think about it, the changes that I make are gonna help other people, not just my family, but the collective. When people see me making changes, they're gonna go, "She did it. I could do it too." And I'm gonna motivate people. And I'm not doing it for them or for you. I'm doing it for me. But at the end of the day, whatever I do for me ends up being good for everybody else too. You know, or a new moon in Cancer. Listen, listen, guys. I'm gonna cut this live off because my daughter wants to go to sleep, and I want to get to bed a little earlier tonight. Pray for me, dear spirit guides, help flow, resist any temptations. And I'm talking about cigarettes, food, the kratom more so. That's something that I have to do like on my own. But I send you guys prayers and be like, don't say nothing specific. Just say help flow, be strong, so she can lead the collective, continue to lead the collective. Keep her strong. That's it. That's all I want you to say. Don't say. Some of y'all don't know how to pray. Please don't pray for me. If you swear to God, don't. You gotta tell people, oh, don't pray for me. What if like that guy, like um galactic messages said, um when a spirit dies and you are praying for them to go to Jesus or Allah or Buddha, you could be misdirecting the spirit to go from the light to the false light. So you got to be careful what you pray on. You know what I'm saying? And not that I'm saying religions are the false light, because they're not. Like I truly believe in my deepest heart that religion has good intentions and it has a lot of good, but just like everything else, there's always good and bad and everything. And I feel like everybody should make their own choices, and I feel like we're gonna listen. We're all the same person multiplied, and every ancestor is our ancestor. We're all black, we're all white, we're all fucking trans, we're all gay, we're all straight. It's all of us. Like it's just like that. So my message to you right now is to 3-year-old hollering for me. Yeah, go, because I'm gonna go too. My message for you guys is this: I love you, and I want you to stand strong in your beliefs, just like I'm trying. And I gotta try harder. Let me just keep it. Sore opened fucking heart right now. And I feel like my guys appreciate this much more than what I've been doing. Like, no, bitch, come on, let's really put it out there that you have been slacking, bitch. You just been like, all right, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. And I gotta get on it. This is like a person who wants to lose weight, like me. And all you have to do is start, and keep going. But like that's what I need to do. Just keep going. I need to lose weight. I have to lose weight. And the thing I learned about life is you gotta stop pressuring yourself, because then when you do, you're like, I gotta lose weight. I gotta lose weight. You start going crazy, and whatever it is you want to change, anything you want to change right now, spirit says, and my spirit says, don't pressure yourself. Don't do it, because once you start pressuring yourself, now it becomes like a problem, as opposed to it being something that should be fun to do. Like I get to lose weight. And so I got to start saying that to myself too. I'm going to, from here on now, I promise to say to myself, Oh, I'm so excited. I get to lose 40 pounds. I'm so excited. I get to make my hair healthier. I'm so excited. I get to quit smoking because my skin is going to glow. My hair is going to smell good. I'm going to look nice. I'm going to smell nice instead of being like, I got to quit smoking. I got to quit smoking. I got to lose weight. I got to quit this. I got to stop. How about I'm excited because I get to experience, like for instance, if you're getting clean, sobriety, I get to experience what it's like not to smoke cigarettes, to be attached to something, to feel free and not to feel like something is controlling your life because everything that's an attachment, it's not about you being stupid and don't know how to let it go. It becomes an attachment and then you hold resentments. We're just a team, many remedies available. Why the Albo family? Oh, you have like some, you do that? Hit me up, yo. Take my email down and hit me up. All right. If you do like remedies and stuff, hit me up, bro. I've been trying to collaborate with people who do shit like that and learn more. And I have all the natural healing books. I want to learn to make plant medicine too. And, I see myself in my own kitchen, like making different plant medicine stuff and teaching people. That's one of my dreams. I also want to do other stuff. I want to create music for fun. I want to film my own documentary. I want to film my own TV show. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like take a video camera and just film myself talking every day to myself, like a podcast, but like an interactive. Don't you guys just feel like? Anyway, those are my ideas. Doesn't mean that that's what's gonna happen, but it's what my ideas are. Yeah. All right, guys. I love you. I'm gonna go on Tuesday. I'm getting my facial, guys. Supposedly, this facial I'm getting, it's the stem cell, and it's supposed to, like, you're supposed to come out of there with a new face. And I'm praying that the guys work with this facialist. And I always say, wherever I go to doctors or nail salons or even, surgeries, I always pray that the guides would give this person a steady hand and guide them towards doing the right thing for me. You know what I mean? Spread what we know. All right, the Albo family, if you can, my email is woke, WOKEAF, wokeaf9, WOKEA, woke as fuck. Woke as, no, it's, why am I fucking up right now? Go in my About Me section. My information's there and hit me up and say who you are and stuff so I don't ignore the email. All right, guys, I love you and I'll see you guys later. You guys stay grounded. Again, tomorrow, try to go back outside. That's what one thing I'm gonna do every day is just be outside. I'm gonna be outside, even if it's for 10 minutes. I can't stay inside all day anymore because I went into that rabbit hole of staying in my room and it was horrible. You know what I mean? Your legs are bit up. If you have peppermint oil or tea tree oil, that shit will stop it. Okay, guys, I love you. Stay grounded. Be outside in nature if you can. I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's up to you, but try to be outside in nature, taking care of ourselves, changing the way we look, the way we feel. It's all coming. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you guys later, and hit the comments up if you guys want to communicate and contact each other. Oh, if the site comes back, her Miami cream is legit. Who's Miami cream? Who's that? That's good. Azalea Banks website. Azalea Banks. That bitch is a straight up witch, but not in a bad way. I'm just saying she's a witch. I don't know. She might be a little bit on the dark side. You know what I'm saying? She was posting some wild shit for a minute, right? Wasn't she posting like some crazy ass shit for a minute? Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you guys later. All right? Tiki oil, mint oil, have more. All right, guys. I love you. Good night, guys. Good night. I'm gonna go. Okay. Good night. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon. What is that? All right, guys. Good night. Dan, my friends. Hope to see you soon. You will. You'll see me soon.